Standard 6, Subject English, Lesson number 3.4 Sushruta, a peep into the past. Before I start this lesson, I would like to give you a short introduction related to the lesson. Sushruta was an Asian Indian physician known as the main author of Sushruta Samhita, a text on medicine and surgery. He is known as the founding father of surgery. His teacher, Shalihotra, was the founder of veterinary medicine around 2350 BC. A treatise untitled of Ayurveda Siddhanta, complete Ayurvedic system for horses, is attributed to Shalihotra. Dear student, this was a short introduction related to this lesson. As you can see the sub paragraph of the lesson, here I start. Part 1. Sushruta was indeed a bright student of veterinary medicine. Now, what is meant by veterinary medicine? Veterinary medicine means related to the medical or surgery treatment of animals, especially in domestic and farm animals. So, here Sushruta was very intelligent, bright student of veterinary medicine. His teacher, Shalihotra, once decided to test him. So one the teacher of Sushruta, whose name was Shalihotra, decided to test him one day. He asked Sushruta what all he would need to perform a surgery. Now, what is meant by surgery? Surgery means to operate, or you can say the medical treatment that involves cutting open the body parts of the body to remove or to correct something. So one day Sushruta teacher asked to Sushruta that what the thing will be required to perform a surgery on a wonderful horse. Sushruta very quickly listed down all the instrument the thing which are required by doing any surgery. So Sushruta very quickly listed down the all the instrument and the medicine that would be needed. So he has already make a list and listed down all the things which were required to do a surgery. Three things are missing, Shalihotra said. So when Sushruta has listed down the list and given to the teacher to Shalihotra, so Shalihotra told to Sushruta that three things are missing in this list. What it was, let's see on the next sub paragraph. Three things are missing, Shalihotra said. Confused, Sushruta looked at him. So Sushruta was very confused and looked to his teacher that which three things are missing. I will give you a week to find them. Shalihotra consoled. The meaning of console. Console means to comfort someone at the time of grief. So here the Sushruta teacher Shalihotra has given 1 week time to Sushruta to find that missing thing. Curious. Now, what is meant by curious? Curious means to eager to know or to learn something. Curious to find out what those three things were. Sushruta observed his teacher carefully for next 1 week. So Sushruta was very curious to know what the three things were missing. For that, Sushruta started observing his teacher very carefully for the next 1 week. Before operating the horse, Shalihotra observed every part of the horse, and then Sushruta found the first missing thing. So Sushruta came to know the first missing thing, that was before operating the any horse, his teacher Shalihotra observed every part of the horse body very carefully. So the Sushruta got the first missing thing, a good veterinarian. Now what is meant by veterinarian? Veterinarian means a person whose job is to treat sick and injured animals. So a good veterinarian should have a eagle eyes. Eagle eyes means a very sharp watchful eyes, notice all the details very carefully. So Sushruta got the first missing thing, a good veterinarian should have a eagle's eyes. Let's move to the next paragraph. Then Shalihotra treated means regards something as being of a specific nature. So here Shalihotra treated the animal if it were his own balancing science and compassion. Now what is meant by compassion? Compassion means strong feeling of sympathy for those who are suffering by injury. So here the Shalihotra was taking care of the animal very nicely by balancing the science and compassion equally. And lo, Sushruta found his second second rule. So while observing his teacher Shalihotra, Sushruta found his second missing thing. A good veterinarian should have a lion's heart. Now what is mean by lion's heart? Lion's heart means someone who is very brave is said to have a lion's heart. So Sushruta came to know to become a good veterinarian should have a lion's heart. Shalihotra helped the horse recover after the surgery. So Shalihotra always helped the animal after the surgery so the animal get recovery fast. Shushuta came to know that a good veterinarian should have a mother's touch too. Now what is mean by mother's touch too? Mother touch too means to concealed and loving attitude, or you can say the tender of loving caring. So after the surgery he saw that his teacher was taking so nicely care of the animals. So Shuchuta came to know that a good veterinarian should have a mother's touch too. Later in his life, Shuchuta wrote a book on surgery. So later in his life, Shuchuta wrote the book on the surgery. Let's move to the next paragraph of the lesson. Part 2, a tradition of veterinary. Veterinary means concerned with the care and the health of animals. Therapy means the treatment of an illness. So this was the traditional of veterinary therapy developed every year in India. So this therapy was developing every year in India, and this has survived to the present time, and this has survived to the present time also. Based on the Ayurvedas, which was based on the Ayurvedas, Indian veterinary medicine, which was based on the Ayurvedas, Indian veterinary medicine is known for its specialized, which was known for its specialized. Specialized means for particular that thing it was famous. Literature. Now, what is mean by literature? Literature means written work, especially those considered. So, it was specialized in the literature which provides information on the Asian method, and which was providing the information on the Asian methods of preventing means keep something from happening. So it was the provide information from the Asian, from the olden time method of preventing and treating diseases, which was helping to treating the diseases of animals. Some of this treatment, so some of the this treatment which was going on, little known outside, which was little known by the outside people of treating the disease of animals, India are still practiced today. So this type of treatment are known outside by the other people. India are still practiced even today. Hope you all understood the first part of this lesson. Thank you.